week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Terence Crawford, Bob Arum, racism in boxing. That's the accused. $10 million. That's what's asked for the lawsuit from Team Crawford. And I was just shout out to Boxing Logics United. I was just checking out the live, but I've been waiting to do this for a while, or planning on doing a video about this particular thing. Not necessarily fixated on racism, but I feel that Bob Arum, me personally, I don't think he's a racist. I don't. But I don't know the man. All I can do is tell you what I see. Is there favoritism? I think he favored Vasily Lomachenko over Terence Crawford. You know, but it's like, what's not to like about Lomachenko? I get it. But, you know, like a lot of things that he could have done to build Terence Crawford's profile, he didn't do. Now, he could have done a lot more, sure. But I think at the end of the day, I think that I think Bob Arum did a good job with Terence Crawford, you know, by him losing money and them having to pay Terence Crawford still his hefty salary. I think he did a just due by Terence Crawford. Now, has he always done that? No. Okay. And most of those were from black and brown fighters. Right. So, but I think Bob Arum has a problem with paying money and things that way. It's business stuff, you know, little ticks about Bob Arum that I think he doesn't like certain fighters demanding a certain amount of money. But he paid Terence Crawford. He paid him a hefty salary, $4 to $5 million a fight or something like that. And Terence Crawford got all of his money. Bob Arum had to fork over that money. Okay. Now, did Bob have to go disrespecting Terence Crawford like he did Hades? No, he did not. Okay. But he did it anyway. You know, and I do ask, like, hey, if that was Vasily Lomachenko, would that be done? I don't know. Who knows? Probably not. But I'll say this, though. Besides the things that I mentioned, how in Hades is Terence Crawford going to ask for $10 million for some fights he didn't get? You know what I mean? Like, hey, you couldn't deliver, so I'm suing you for $10 million. I'm thinking like, okay, you were already overpaid, according to Bob Arum, which he shouldn't even made that go public. So, but $10 million for a fight you never got. And that's if it was up to Bob to make the fight. Okay? Because you guys can remember when Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, and Bob Arum, they were all there. But I think Bo Mack and then maybe Derek James was there. But it was a few guys, entourages and stuff like that. I don't think it was Bob Arum, the guy that wasn't helping get the fight made. I think it was Al Heyman. See, now the narrative is, oh, well, it was Bob the whole time. Well, you know, Bob could have done more? Yeah, he could have done more. But it takes two to tango. Okay? Two to tango, not one. So regardless of the piss poor job Bob Arum was doing, I think Bob Arum wanted that fight. And then for the record, Bob Arum did get him that Manny Pacquiao fight. He did. He got him the Manny Pacquiao fight. The only problem is I think COVID hit, right? And then that deal was off. Then he went over to fight Ryan. Then Errol. Then Ugas. And Ugas beat him. Retired him, right? So, I just don't see him asking for $10 million in a fight that never happened. You know, now the racist thing, again, I don't know really too much about. I can just tell you what I told you. But at the end of the day, I don't see $10 million. Like, I just don't see it. Because, you know, it's not like you didn't get paid. You got paid hefty. You got paid more than anybody else in that around that division. You had a binding contract to get paid that amount of money. And just because you didn't get a fight that may or may not been your promoter's fault, and if it is, he wasn't the only one holding the bag. It was also Derrick James saying that he's not an attraction. Tim Smith saying that he's not an attraction. He doesn't sell tickets. Who do you think is trying to stop this fight, really? You think it's really Bob Arum, though? Really, T-Bud? You think it's really Bob Arum, though? Or maybe it's the same silly SOBs that told you I might fight Crawford, Danny Garcia, Thurman, Pacquiao, right? So that's what either he was told or got coached to say, okay? But the narrative will be the same. But I do not agree with the $10 million lawsuit. I don't. But of course, I'm not Terence Crawford, so maybe you need to ask him. Based on what I see from the outside looking in, there's no way he should get 10 bars. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of this video concerning Terence Crawford and Bob Arum for 10 million smackers. Tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.